Hello, I'm April, and welcome to the 5-minute grant making sessions, a dive into the U.S. Department of Education. So, the Department of Education, because we are in the educational field, is one of the main sources of funding for our college. It's great to be acquainted with all the resources that they offered, and this video will bring us a little closer to navigating what they offer. In their landing page, we already have a lot of very interesting links at this bar at the top. Because we are in a grant making video, we'll try to gear this exploration towards that, but I recommend looking to this website for an array of different resources for your practices in education as well. For example, in the data side, you might have some reports and even some tools like this Create a Graph tool for kids that comes from previously funded projects and are now readily available for you as an educator to make use of. So the website offers even these kinds of resources for you. Of course, there are laws and guidances, and interestingly, tying this to grant making, these are objects, let's just say like that, objects that you can tie to your grant design, to your narrative as a justification for certain procedures or certain components of your design. For example, according to the Act XYZ, we are implementing this or that in our project. So this is also a resource of references for your narrative, which is something we sometimes forget about when we're developing our narrative. And then when it comes to actually creating grants, within the grant page, the best thing I enjoy doing is just coming straight to the grant page and then looking for the link to apply here under application information. When we click on apply, it takes us to a list of what is currently open, and it lets us sort by due date. I think this is the most useful way to get a start into finding what is readily available, what is immediately open for proposals. So this is, after navigating, there are many other resources, this is the fastest way to get into what is open from the Department of Ed. Another really important thing to do and to become familiar with is to understand who they are and understand their structure. So from the main page, at the very top, you'll have a little link about us. When you click there, you can then navigate through the entire structure, including the actual graph of the structure, and all of it is linked, which is really great because it lets you just keep scrolling and keep diving further into them, their offers. And so, for example, if we click in the Office of Post-Secondary Education, then we can look at the programs and initiatives, and we see a full list of the programs and initiatives of the office. And this is, again, all fully linked, and it takes us to more and more and more information about these items. So if we want to know more about the Hawkins program, we can click on it, and it tells us more details about the Hawkins program, if it's open, if it's not, FAQs, all these details. And it's very standardized, and it's very easy to become familiar and find what we need when we're navigating through the website. So in many cases, some programs are discontinued. Those will have no longer funded next to them. So if you applied for a program in the past and you're not sure if it's open again, browsing through the office that offers that opportunity can be a way to understand where they are with that funding. And when it comes to the actual grants, it's interesting also to, as always, look at what was awarded in the past. So when you click in awards here at the top, you might find new awards in downloadable format, and you're able to navigate through what was awarded in the past. I feel that it's very important to understand that and to be familiar with what they have been funding and the goals of each office. So this is it for this video. I hope this encourages you to navigate further through the website of the U.S. Department of Education. And if you have any questions, as always, just contact us. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.